taxi, pick me up on the beach. Hi, I'm Zane Lamprey. In this episode, I go 3 sheets to Hawaii. See if we can catch up.
Every night, in every city around the world, it happens. People pour into local watering holes to, well, drink. It's my mission, that's me, to traverse the globe, getting to know these different people and their drinking customs. Bellying up to the bar, and with any luck, making some new friends. Warning, if you're drinking in Hawaii and somebody gives you booze and an eyedropper, it's probably strong.
It's awesome.
You'll see more of that later, but first... Hawaii, a chain of islands in the Central Pacific known for surf, sun, and fun. Oh yeah, and fufu drinks.
If I drink this, you gotta put the pinky up.
And while I'm sure my pinky will get quite a workout, my ultimate goal is to find out how Hawaiian resources like coconut, cane, pineapple, and something called the ocean's conveyor belt are used in different ways to create totally unpredictable drinks that represent a new generation in Hawaiian booze. Oh yeah, and I'll try some old stuff too.
You could light that on fire. Wow.
But I'm not here to sunbathe, I'm here to booze bathe. When I go... My journey begins on the island of Oahu. And after a long flight, I do what most tourists do when they're here. Hit Waikiki Beach. The sun, sand, and surf are great, but I'm on my way to Duke's Barefoot Bar, or in my case, the Wet Shoe Bar, at the Outrigger Waikiki Hotel. As one of Hawaii's top tourist stops, they serve a wide variety of fufu cocktails. And since Oahu is one of a chain of islands formed from volcanic activity, I think a lava flow is in order.
Look, it's like a lava flowing. Watch out, everybody! Lava flow!
Okay, seriously. Remember in Puerto Rico when we drank pina coladas?
I'd say this is the best pina colada in the universe.
Well, a lava flow is basically a pina colada. Ice, rum, coconut cream, and pineapple juice, plus the additional ingredient of strawberries to give it that red lava look. And in honor of this pinky up cocktail, I think it's time to roll out an all-new 3 sheets drinking rule.
If I don't do that, and they catch me, then the person who catches me with the wrong finger position can make someone else on the show drink.
Despite my foo-foo foul, this definitely is pinky up. But the bartender wants me to try a cocktail that might not be so foo-foo-y. His very own award-winning creation, the Hawaiian iced tea. Vodka, gin, coconut rum, banana liqueur, lemon lime soda, and passion fruit juice. Shaken with ice.
Akole Maluna, my friends.
Okole Maluna, by the way, is a Hawaiian toast meaning bottoms up.
Whoops. Easy. No, I don't think this is a pinky up drink.
Okay, so Jesse mixes a mean cocktail here in Waikiki. But let's face it, this is a tourist stop, and these drinks are formulated for the tourist palate. I'm after something formulated for the Hawaiian palate, preferably with some surfers on a remote beach where tourists don't go. Hey, that's better. I'm in Makaha now, and unlike Waikiki, you don't see many tourists here.
You're hanging with Primo.
Hang with Primo.
You gotta see the tree sheet, man.
Gotta see the tree sheet, man.
But you do see locals like this guy. His name is Rusty Keaulana, but everyone calls him Russ K. And he's legendary not only in Hawaii, but throughout the world of surfing.
You know how those ladies in Hawaii, they like all those gold bracelets? They look like a bunch of Wonder Womans.
Yeah. Mr. T.
So my girlfriend bought me a chain, and this is all her gold.
Oh, man.
And this is all my titles on the back.
Oh, nice. Surfing World Longboard Champion, 1993, 94, 95.
Russ's friend Keone here is a champion paddleboarder. As for this dude, well, he likes to drink Primo beer.
I'm Alika, 3-time world champ, Primo drinker.
Actually, as you can see from the ride, they're all big on Primo, which for a while wasn't on the market, but has recently been re-released.
You talk to any old man on this island,
Yeah.
they love Primo, but they said it sucked. It was like terrible to drink.
So it's cool because of the logo. It's like a Hawaiian
Yeah,
warrior.
we're representing Hawaii over here.
And it was like a local beer,
Yeah,
but it wasn't that good.
yeah.
Is that what you're
They
saying?
owned over 70% of the market share at one time, but now we got a product that's better to drink.
So how does this new Primo differ from the fallen Primo of yore?
Made with pure island cane.
Wait a minute, I've heard of using cane to make rum, but to make beer? Okay, here's the deal. The new Primo has been formulated, of course, with malted barley, but also with island cane to give it a distinct Hawaiian character, designed to complement Hawaiian foods. And to prove how well it goes with the local fare, Russ K breaks out a surprise.
Wow.
This is what we call poo-poo.
Wow, dude. Holy
Fresh.
shit. How many pounds is that?
Probably about 30 pounds.
Did you caught it on the beach?
No, on the boat.
And in keeping with the island tradition, we're gonna eat it on the beach.
Surfing is our life. Actually, they know us as watermans, water people.
Russ is the son of another Hawaiian surf legend, Buffalo K. But surfing isn't the only thing that Buffalo K taught Russ.
Okolehau.
You had that?
Yeah, when I was young.
Wait, did you hear that? Okay, I've heard stories about a kolehau. Supposedly, it's some sort of exotic, hard-to-come-by Hawaiian-style hooch.
Because my dad, I was such a hot-headed kid, and I told my dad, I can handle that stuff. And then he goes, nah. So I said, yeah, give me that thing. So he gave me a jug of that. And then as they did it, it worked pretty fast.
Yeah.
I ended up falling asleep in the bed and then I'm pissing my pants. No.
Mark my words, I will find some kolehau. But for now, I'm enjoying the Russ K way.
This is backyard style.
Fresh tuna with a little soy and wasabi.
Oh my God.
That's the real stuff.
Washed down with a cold Primo.
Okole Maluna!
Luna.
These guys are great, but all great things must come to an end.
Wow. That's primo.
Now, I gotta get me some kolehau.
Oh, drink it!
Coming up, Hawaiian outlaw liquor.
Yes. You could light that on fire. Wow.
Right now, I'm on the Hawaiian island of Oahu, where, through hard work and diligence, the Three Sheets investigators, the same people who brought you Kentucky moonshine,
The first barrel is your mash. Corn, barley, and malt.
have scored a lead on some kolehau in the form of this guy, JP. Now, just to be clear, he's not a moonshiner, but he's acquired a few jugs of this prized potion.
These bottles are not new by any means, correct?
Now these bottles all come from the 1920s. Actually, the true date is 1928.
Wait a minute, 1928? As you all know, that was during Prohibition, meaning this stuff was produced illegally.
How many of these do you have?
I'm limited to a very few now.
Okay, so I get it. I'm lucky to be trying this. But what exactly is a kolehau?
It translates from Hawaiian to mean iron bottom.
We call Curtis the Caravan Iron Bottom.
JP tells me it's called iron bottom because back in the day, they would take the iron pots, or so-called iron bottoms, used to boil down whale blubber and use them as fermentation pots. As for what went into those pots, JP says they used tea. No relation to the stuff used to make TEA. Hey, Professor, I don't get it. What exactly is tea?
Professor Ace.
The mad scientist.
Oh, of course, Dane. The tea plant, spelled T-I, is also known as the good luck plant in Hawaii. It grows native throughout the Pacific Islands and Asia. But to make a kolehau, the roots are used as a base for fermentation, which is then distilled, and in the case of this prized batch that you are so fortunate to imbibe, allowed to mature in oak barrels. Enjoy your iron bottoms, Dane.
Wow. Like a very strong caramel smell.
Now, I don't know what the proof is of this stuff, but when we were kids, we used to light it without having to warm it.
Yes, you could light that on fire. Wow.
JP tells me that companies have attempted to create commercially produced kolehau knockoffs, but those efforts have been short-lived. And while there are rumors that a more authentic, commercially available version of a kolehau is in the works, for the time being, the only way to experience it is through the generosity of someone like JP.
That is a really... I'm thoroughly surprised. I was not expecting something that tasted so good because, you know, it's made illegally. Some people call it moonshine, hooch, whatever it is. But this is amazing.
What a day! I started out slamming sugary foo-foo drinks on Waikiki Beach, and here I am downing Hawaiian hooch of the highest order. But my journey here has only just begun. Because the next morning, I head southeast on a plane bound for the Hawaiian island of Maui. Maui is the second largest island in the Hawaiian chain, and there are some interesting people doing some very interesting things with local resources in the form of drinks, including this guy.
When you said I Can't Drive 55, that was a great song. And then you were in that black Ferrari, and then Van Halen, and then it's like, where did you go?
Yeah, we went to Van Hagar.
All right, just to be clear, this is not Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. That's not tequila, and he's not the guy who couldn't drive 55. He's Mark, and he's met me at the Westin Maui Resort where I'm staying to talk about a new and some might say revolutionary product that he distills. Pow! Vodka distilled from pineapples.
Wow. So there's really nothing pineapple-y about it.
Not at all.
Confused.
Mark says the whole point of vodka is to achieve a pure, neutral spirit free of taste. That's why vodkas aren't aged in barrels for flavor. So the magic question is,
why pineapple?
Actually, the pineapple is superior to grains. It's cleaner. It takes a step out. It gets us straight to the sugar. It's a nice sugar. The Maui Gold pineapple creates a fantastic juice.
now if you saw 3 Sheets Moscow,
It's pretty good.
you know that a lot of hardliners in the vodka belt don't consider it vodka unless it's distilled from grains or potatoes. But outside those countries, as long as you have a neutral flavored spirit, it qualifies as vodka. And this is definitely pure, partially because of Mark's one-of-a-kind distillation method.
We call it the 14-foot bong, but yeah.
Most vodkas require multiple distillations to reach the desired purity, but Mark says that with his pharmaceutical-grade patent-pending bong, he's able to distill his product to 96.5% alcohol in just 1 distillation. This highly pure pineapple-based distillate is then reduced to 80 proof using distilled Hawaiian water, creating a very efficiently made, smooth, high-end vodka.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna enjoy this and drink this in the pool. Okay? Is that fine? Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Oops.
Waitress!
Actually, I have to skip the dip in the pool because as a professional drinker, my work on Maui has only just begun. I'm headed to a private residence in Wailuku, where some professional drink makers have invited me to consume their unusual Hawaiian beverages, Hawaiian style, at a so-called backyard paina. Hey! party! At this paina, it's all about Hawaiian food,
Squeeze it, and suck on it.
Hawaiian music, and drinks. This is Garrett, brewer from the Maui Brewing Company, and he wants me to try a few of their award-winning beers. Starting with the Bikini Blonde.
Which, in its category, this is the best beer in the world right now. So, Bikini Blonde Lager.
Bikini Blonde.
The Bikini Blonde is a bottom-fermented lager with an alcohol content of 4.5%. It's not filtered or pasteurized, meaning the live yeast gives it a slightly fruity flavor and a very subtle cloudiness. But for an unfiltered beer, this is about as clear as it gets.
Loving the blonde, though.
Hakuna Matata.
Okay, on to the next one.
This is the Big Swell IPA. Now,
India Pale Ale.
India Pale Ale. A style brewed since the 1600s. Smell that beer. Just give me, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Beer.
And aroma.
Hops.
Yeah, hops. Well, in Paia, they call it weed because they don't know what hops are. So they sell a lot of beer for that.
Ooh, it smells like
It's actually very closely related to the same plant.
Wait a minute, did he just say hops and weed are related? According to the 3 Sheets Botany Manual, hops and marijuana are both members of the Cannabaceae family of flowering plants. So he's right.
It smells very floral.
Very floral. Nice.
Fruity.
Nice and fruity.
The Big Swell's heavy hops flavor is complemented by a heavy 6.2% hit of alcohol.
A few of these and your golf swing gets a lot better.
Or
worse.
As the night goes on, the beers go down. Hana ho is a sort of Hawaiian catch-all phrase that means encore, or in our case, drink more. And we'll definitely be drinking more. Coming up, coconut beer, and a drink that owes its existence to something called the ocean's conveyor belt. Right now, I'm at a private party on Maui where I've been sampling some award-winning beers from the Maui Brewing Company. I've had the Bikini Blonde and the Big Swell IPA, but there's also something called Coconut Porter. But Garrett, the brewer behind this award-winning beer, doesn't want me to try it until they bring out what he says is the perfect meal to go with it. So, while we wait for the main feast, out comes something else to drink.
Ocean vodka?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's.
You don't know what ocean vodka is?
Oh, no.
You know what? I went there the other day and hung out with my friend Shay. Let me show you what that was all about.
This is Shay, and that's his brother Cy, and his pops Kyle.
This is not technically work. I'm not working until I'm drinking. Well, we can fix that.
When you hang out with these guys and you say you want a drink, they don't mess around. They immediately take me over to a giant tank containing ingredient number 1 to their unique vodka, 192 proof neutral grain spirit.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You were last. Drink another one. Wow.
It's bound to be sweet and smooth.
It actually has flavor to it, which is crazy.
Sweet and smooth.
It is kind of sweet. Well, it was your idea.
I'm glad you came.
Wow.
These guys say that this very pure alcohol is imported from Idaho, where the grains needed to make it grow much more abundantly than on Hawaii. So, if this spirit is from Idaho, what makes it Hawaiian? It's all about the next ingredient, the water. More specifically, mahalo water.
So this comes from 3,000 feet below the sea level.
Okay, here's the deal. Ocean water off the coast of Greenland sinks deep into a slow-moving river-like current, often referred to as the ocean's conveyor belt. It flows so slowly that by the time it reaches Hawaii, it hasn't seen the light of day for 2,000 years. That water is desalinized but the mineral content is left in, creating Mahalo mineral water that gives ocean vodka its distinct flavor. Enough talking. Let's drink some vodka.
Right? If I'm not mistaken. Wow, that's a nice vodka. It's got like an edge to it. Do I taste the minerals a little bit?
Absolutely. There's a little bit more mouthfeel.
Yeah, definitely.
We like to call it viscosity.
Yes.
It's thick. It's a full flavored vodka.
Is it actually higher in viscosity than another?
Oh, absolutely. It's got all the minerals in it. Any other vodka out on the market right now is stripped of everything in it. It's just H2O. It's wet.
Okay.
What we do is we leave the minerals in it because that's what gives the vodka its character.
Right here.
Wow. No oi. That's good vodka.
After a little ocean vodka appreciation, the chef brings out the main course. Beef short ribs braised in coconut porter.
We top it off with a little bit of a wasabi aioli, then a little fresh garnish of cilantro. And then, of course, the only thing you can drink with this would be the coconut porter.
Handcrafted in Maui.
First, I give the ribs a shot.
The meat falls apart, yeah?
Oh my God.
I'm telling you, next time you cook ribs, if you can get a hold of some coconut porter, use it.
This stuff is so amazing. And thank you for making the main ingredient to that. Fantastic.
As for the drink itself, it has the classic robust porter character with an alcohol content of 5.7%. But the addition of natural toasted coconut makes it silky smooth. Not too heavy, not too sweet, with a subtle coconut finish. In other words, I like it.
Wow.
After a belly full of pork, beers, and vodka, some Hawaiian music hits the spot, but my ability to learn hula is severely impaired. And my ability to peel myself out of bed tomorrow will probably also be impaired. It's the next day, and the masseuse by the hotel pool is waiting for me.
Oh, that's nice. So this is called Lumi Lumi?
Lomi Lomi.
Lomi Lomi.
Massage in general, it gets all the fluids in your body moving, your blood, all of your joints. So it's healing, and it's a very good way to detoxify, especially if you've been drinking the night before. It helps you work out all those toxins that you put in.
Wow, I'm actually feeling it. Look, through the magic of TV, the fufu drinks, the Akole Hao, the Primo, the Pau Maui, the Maui Brewing Company, the 192 proof grain alcohol, and the ocean vodka all seem to be magically disappearing.
Oh, I like that.
Hawaii, drink it up, rub it out. What? What does that mean?
Who are you expecting? Magnum?